Thursday morning. We just delivered our load. I delivered the load in West Virginia. That graphite or whatever we were hauling that we picked up in Vermont or New York port. On my way up to Buchanan, Mama stayed home. We had her birthday party. Really wasn't a birthday party. I kind of feel bad for her because that weekend was kind of cluttered with stuff that we had to do, but it was something that'll hopefully turn out pretty good for her. And she had a news person or a TV personality in the Philippines that wants to do a story on her. And that was late at night, so we spent most of the day preparing for it. I wanted to put her office back together, and it was all tore up. It was set up a whole different way for someone else. So, but anyway, we tried to party with you guys a little bit after that, and just have a drink and relax and do a live with you guys. And then we found out we want to apologize for that if that was like an awkward moment, but we got news that a good friend and we stopped here with Mike Gray one time. This is a park that we stopped at when Mike Gray picked us up at the cabin and took us to his house. We stopped at this place here. This is beautiful down here, but we found out that Tony Johnson, Mercy's husband, really dear to us and our channel, and really loved to talk and gab and mingle every day. And he was in a fatal accident on Friday. He was coming back from a job in Arkansas, and a drunk driver veered left to center and went head on with him and killed him and one of his employees. And Bubba, I guess his name was Bubba, but that really hit us hard, kind of blindsided us, and we were really looking to do a lot of things with Tony and Mercy in the near future, and I wanted to stop at his house Thursday, and we passed by there, and he said Mercy said he went to bed early, and so we didn't push the issue, and we were kind of sad that we could have seen him, but I guess he's talked to his brother, and I guess he fell off a ladder and hurt his leg, hurt his back, and he's been going home and going to bed, just going to bed without eating, without showering, just in a lot of pain, and just going to bed, and just feel really bad about it. All our love and prayers go out to Mercy Johnson and the Johnson family, and we're really kind of like zombies even today about it. So sad. And really happy we talked to his brother, though. His brother called, and I talked to him about 2 hours on the phone, and he told us a lot of Tony Johnson stories. Put a smile on our face, made us laugh. Some of the stories he said, and we really got to know Tony a little bit better, and heard some stories that I don't even know if Tony would have told us, but he was a crazy guy, man. He was a crazy youngster, and he lived life to the fullest, though. And his brother said, and he lived a good life, and he didn't leave. He was the kind of guy that didn't leave anything on the table, and that's how we are. That's how we live our life. We live every day like it's our last, and we take huge risk for the things that we want. We gamble and we take risks. You have no risk, no reward, and I've always been like that, because you never know when God's gonna punch your ticket, and you want to do the things that you love every day, because you never know. You never know if you're gonna have another day to do it, and that really hit us hard. And Tony was one of those guys that he appreciated me. I know you guys laugh at I make jokes about that. I get beat up because a lot of people don't want me on the channel. They want me to shut up. Tony was one of them that appreciated the stuff that I had to say, and the things that I've been through, the things that I shared. And I got to talk with Dennis A. too. He's been on the channel a while, and I could talk to that guy forever. But they're movers and shakers appreciate other movers and shakers. I tell you that much. I told Jonathan that when I first met her. I knew she was special, and I told her she had it. I call it it. And a person that has it's a special person. I always talk about the 80-20, 80%. Oh man, I hope I went the right way. Woo! I'm just rolling. I'm glad I'm empty going through here. Probably should have closed my tandems. This is gonna be crazy going through here. But Mama had it, and I told her that when I first met her, and I told her that I always talk about 80-20, and you got 80% of your people in anything. You got 80% will do it average or below, and 20% will do it really well. And then I thought there was a cop sitting right behind this truck laying 500 feet. This camera wants to fall. Oh, my coat fell down. Got to get my coat off of this wire. It's trying to pull my camera down. Oh no. Here we go. All these cars get past me. But you got 20% 10% of your people in any job, any sport, any business. You got 20% of your people are your top people, your top performers, and then you have people that have it, like Michael Jordan has it. Tom Brady has it. I'm saying sports people because everybody knows who they are, but business people. There's business people that has it. Warren Buffett has it. There's just some people that they don't ever rest. Like, even they may be the top at what they do, but they never stop. They never stop trying to succeed. They never stop trying to do better. They never stop. They're perfectionists. They're a lot of times they're what do you call that? ADHD. They're in pursuit for perfection all the time. They're always trying to get better. They take risk for the things that they want, and they're willing to fail. They're not afraid to fail to try to get the things they want. And I know Tony Johnson was one of those people. And I told Mama the people that have it, those people that are like that, they see it in other people. They can pick those people out of a crowd. They can pick them out by their actions. They can pick them out by their goals, their how they handle themselves, how they strive. And I think that's what I think Tony Johnson was actually crazier than I was when I was little. From when I was younger, from what I'm hearing, I think Tony Johnson had a couple up on me. But I think that's what drew his attention to me and to Mama, and why he liked our relationship. He was religiously on our channel every day, and a lot of times when he was traveling, he would pull over. He would say, I gotta pull over. I had to pull over to leave a message. I'm gonna wait till your live's over till I start driving again, because I can't type when I'm driving. And he was just really fun. He was just really fun to have around the show. I call it the show, but steep down right ahead. This is something else. Wonder if I can zoom this out a little bit and get a better picture. Yep, there it is. But I think I might dedicate a show to Tony Johnson, because I think I might dedicate a show daily or weekly, just a gabbing hour to. He was a person that always said, "Holy Toledo." What is this? That says dead end over there. Holy schmoly, Mother Jesus. Where's my damn trucker GPS? I can't be going on. Can't be going out like this. Holy Toledo. Jesus macaroni. Okay, that 60 East. Well, shiver me timbers. But I'm gonna share some of those stories. I got a couple hours of stories from Tony's brother, and I'm gonna ask Mercy if she minds if we share them with everybody, and bust out one story a week or something. And he was crazy. I thought I was crazy. I had a friend, if I had to name my friend Donnie Miller from Avon Lake, he was about the craziest guy I knew in high school, and I think he was crazier than Donnie Miller, just with his stunts and the things that the crazy stuff that he would do. And Tony, he was a giving person, and I think that may be a thing that attracted him to us too, because he knew we give a lot. He was the type of person that gave more, cared more about helping others than himself, and he gave more than he took. That's for sure. That's we kind of knew that about him, but we know now for sure from his brother, the stories his brother had. We have another sad story of a American guy and Filipino lady. I'm gonna say that story later, but one thing that's hard for me and Jonathan with this show, there's a lot of people that watch, a lot of people that comment, and you guys, there's a lot of people that Jonathan has more people comment privately than she has out on her lives. If she's done with her live, I don't know why. People are shy. They're embarrassed. They don't want their name to be shown. But like, if she gets done with a live, and she has 800 messages, she'll have 1,600 private messages. If she has 1,600 messages on live, she'll have 2,500 private messages. That day, that night. There's a lot of people that are interested or intrigued by what Jonathan does, and it's overwhelming. A lot of times we have more guilt with the channel than pride, because we can't keep up with it, and we wish that we could, but we can't get anybody to help out that has the same desire or devotion to do a good job, or to treat everybody equally, to treat everybody with respect, to treat everybody's comments like they're the most important one, because they all are important. And we've said that many times. We cherish every comment, and they're hard to get. And I mentioned that on a video the other day. I was talking about Corey and Rona, because they're getting discouraged, and I know it's, they have like 370 followers, and those followers are good followers, though I tell you that there's no garbage in there, because a lot of it came from you guys already knew them, and you're really interested in what they do. But it's hard. Like before, it seemed like it took 10 years to get 1,000 subscribers. It was so hard to get somebody to hit that subscribe button, and then it's even harder to get somebody to comment. And by you commenting, it's letting us know that you're there. And if you have any opinions on anything, we like to hear them. And we met a lady in a rest area. We were doing a video, or her husband was they lived in Michigan. They had a house in Alabama, and they were driving up to Michigan, and we were in a rest area in Alabama, I think. Alabama, Mississippi, somewhere. And we pulled in a rest area to fix a tarp. And the lady was in her car. Her husband was sleeping. She was just sitting in her car watching YouTube. And she looked at her YouTube, and she looked to the side, and she looked at Mama, and she looked back at her YouTube, and she looked back at Mama. And then she came running out of her car. She's like, ah! First she came up and she said, Are you Peanut? Are you Filipina? And she said, yeah. And she goes, Are you Peanut Trucker Girl? And then she started going, ah! And she started jumping around and flapping her hands and kicking her feet, like doing back kicks and front slides and whatever they call that when they get all excited. And this lady said she's been following her for 2.5 years, and she wasn't even subscribed. She pulled her up on her phone, and she never subscribed. She's been following her for 2.5 years, since she knew the day she started. And she said she's been following her since day one. She's never made a comment, and she wasn't subscribed. She pulled her up on her YouTube, and she goes, you're not even subscribed. And she's like, oh, let me subscribe. And she wasn't following her on Facebook either. And she's never made a comment. And that lady was the cutest lady. She was so excited. And there's a lot of people out there like that they won't subscribe and they won't comment. So it is really hard. We've hired people, and we're trying to. Mama's really trying to make it better. She appreciates everybody, and we do try to get to the comments. But like I said, when we get done with a live, if there was 1,000 comments on the live, then there'll be 1,800. Or double that in private messages, and then to try to get through them and try to answer them. And a lot of times she just hits like or heart, like she loves it, just to let you guys know, just to put a fingerprint on it, to say I seen it, because she don't have time to message all of them. But Tony Johnson and Mercy Johnson were priceless to us. And our hearts go out to them. They're expecting a baby next month, I believe. And he was 49 too. He was 49 years old. I didn't know that. I thought he was my age or older. The way he knew how to cook, I thought he was 70 something. But this is really pretty through here. But we're gonna gab. I think I'm gonna do something in Tony's name. Little tribute, little segment once a week where we're just gonna talk. We're gonna gab because he loved to talk, and he loved to put constructive comments, comments that created conversation, comments that kept everything going. That's why our live last night, we just wanted to cut the live off because we had knots in our throat. We could hardly talk. I didn't know if I couldn't say a word without start crying. And but Mercy said to keep going. Tony wouldn't want us to keep going, so we did. It was hard, but we did. But if you guys aren't subscribed, you guys subscribe, and we've had family members ask our kids if we profit, are we gonna profit if they subscribe? Because if they do, if we're going to profit, if we're going to make any money off of it, they're not going to do it. Like, it's funny how people don't want to subscribe or comment, but they're there. They don't want to. They think they're adding to your success. They're going to shoot you right to the red carpet, I guess, if they and they don't want to. They don't want to help out. And it's funny, a lot of her acquaintances in Ohio, none of them really follow her, none of them really comment on her channel, but if you ask them a question about us, they know everything. So makes me laugh. They're watching, and they know more about us than we do, but they've never said a word. But it's a nice day. I can't believe it's freezing one day, you freeze to death, and then then it's nice the next. I'm on my way to Buchanan. Then I'm going to be shooting up. We got a load to Wisconsin, and we'll be shooting up there. And then I think we're going to Texas. Pretty sure we're going towards Texas or somewhere. We got to get our car moved out of the parking lot over there. The lot, our yard where we park our truck, we pay a certain amount to use, 6 spaces for 6 trucks, and it's not our yard. We just share it. And the company that owned it sold it to someone else, and they want our cars out of there. We haven't been able to get there to move our car. So we got to get over to Texas to do that. But I am on 60, you guys. 60 East in West Virginia. Alloy, I think, West Virginia was the name of the city I was in. Alloy. I'm almost sure that was it. Look at this paper. Yeah, Alloy. Alloy, West Virginia. And I'm going on 60 East from Alloy, West Virginia, over to 19 North. Now I'm going to take 19 North up to 79 North, get off at exit 99 for Weyerhaeuser in Buchanan. I know you don't need a code out there, active, 0 alerts. It is 61 degrees outside. We have 75,930 miles on this truck. Put truck miles on these trucks in a hurry, I'll tell you that much. Dennis A is a guy that comments a lot. I got to talk to him. He's I can talk to that guy all day long. Been there, done that, and he gets a good kick out of our show too. He loves listening, and if he had a show, I would love listening to him. So I think that's why I always wonder what attracts people to us. The people that seem like they can't get enough. I always wonder what it is, because when you have a lot of people watching you or have interest, you kind of wonder what it is. And I know a majority of you, it's not me. I know that. I used to get beat up. I'm mainly doing this right now, you guys, because I know I was going to do live, but I know the signal. I was watching a lot of Mama's videos when I was at home, and it was a lot of blurry footage. And we're gonna try to get away from that, and so I videotaped this so you guys can see what it was like through there, and hopefully it looks good. And we're probably gonna start doing more video on YouTube, and then just do comments from there. But we'll probably tape a lot of where we're going and do it on video instead of live on YouTube. We'll probably do live, and we explained that before, but for some reason, based off of how YouTube determines your value and how Facebook determines your value is definitely different. YouTube, you get like huge penalties for I call it penalties. I don't know if you call it penalties or deductions. Like they consider you. They check every single view, every single view in how many seconds, and they break it down into how many 1 second views, how many 3 second views, how many 15 second views, how many 1 minute views, how many 3 minute views, and how many over 3 minutes. And they put a value on all that. And obviously, the longer someone watches, the more value they give you, because they can sell, they can throw a commercial on there, and they don't care if you skip through it. Facebook, you can't skip through it. YouTube, you can. And people think you have to watch those commercials on YouTube, but you don't. They know you're only gonna watch. They value a 3 seconds like it's $1 million. So they know people's attention span nowadays. If they can get your attention for 3 seconds, it's worth the world to somebody. Even a second. They put a value on 1 second. So if you, and they say when I was in when I had my own business, we looked into advertising a lot, because you want to know where your money's going and what's going to work the best. And I don't know. I just did a whole complete, forgot what I was going to say. But I was talking about the commercials though, but they do studies. This is what I was going to say. They know that a person like when you get mail, the mailers in the mail, a commercial, they know that a person takes, it's crazy, like a mail, like if you do mailers, because we used to do mailers, we used to send out mailers, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year in flyers, mailers, and when we had the mortgage business, and they do these studies, and they determine like most people will throw your mail ad away like 18 times, 18, or it may have been more. I forget as far as what it was for a mail and commercials, but they figure a commercial, it takes someone eight times to see it. All they want to do is their name, their product, even if it's a flash, if it's a second of you, as long as it takes your finger to get to it and skip it, and you see Swift on the side of that truck, that's all they want. And then the next time you see it, they want, and they're hoping more and more, one of these times you're going to see it. TV advertising was a lot more than a person has to see it a lot more than like a mail, something in the mail. But and then it's the same thing with the like telemarketing, calling on the phone. Like you have to call someone 100 freaking times before you might get to where they'll listen to you. So you're only getting like half a penny for every one of those commercials that pops on there, and they don't care if you skip it or not. You're going to get a half a penny for it. They're not going to give you any more. But what they do go by though is sense how much they will pay you for that view. Not if they watch a commercial or not. They know they're going to see it. They know for a second that thing's going to be in their eyeball. But they want to know how long that person, how much they pay you on that half a second, 1 second or 3 seconds determines on how long you have people watching. So if you have, when Jonalyn first started out, she was just doing videos. She didn't do lives. She just did videos. And she would get $16, CPM they call it, cents per minute or cents per something. I forget what the CPM. But what it is she would basically get $16 when she first started for every 1,000 views. So because her average watch time was over 6 minutes, which they said was huge. It was ridiculous. They like a really high watch time is like 3.5 minutes. Hers was between 6.5 and 7 minutes. Her average watch time. So she was getting $16 per 1,000 views. I think I'm saying that right. But what it does equal out to, as far as 1 million, so every 1 million views, she would get $16,000 for every 1 million views. If she had 2 million views that month, she would get $32,000 for those views. That's when she was doing videos. She never did. She never got 2 million in a month at $16 per 1,000. She never did. I was doing that as an example, but when she started doing her lives, the most she ever got paid though was $16 per 1,000, which is $16,000 for 1 million views. If you get 1 million views. When she started doing lives, a lot of people, if they see you live, they'll click on it. They might see her face. Oh, she's cute. Click. And they'll click on it and then say, oh, this is stupid. Boom, they're gone. You know, and then here comes the other pervert. You know, they say, oh, it's a cute Asian lady. Oh, click. Let me see what she said. Oh, this is stupid. Then I might be sitting there talking. They're like, oh, that's some fat, ugly dude. He's using some Asian lady as his profile. And they're gone. You know, they're gone in seconds. You know, and most of the people just come and go. They come and go. It isn't what they thought it was going to be, so they leave. So that 6 minutes to 7 minutes of view that she was getting is now down to, you know, 1 minute. One minute. And her average will be 1 minute or 2 minutes, which is below like the average. So now you're getting you know, $2 per 1,000 views. So now that's $2,000 for every 1 million views, which she usually gets 1 million plus views in a month. So that everybody that tells anybody she talks to that's big in YouTube tells her to stop doing lives. Stop doing the lives. Do your videos. But she likes doing the lives. You know, she likes communicating live. And it gives us shitty picture, which that they do rate you on quality of picture, and that runs your money down too. Now Facebook, for some reason, it seems like they promote more of the live. and YouTube would basically dock you or give you less pay for like Asian views, like from the Philippines, from Hong Kong, from Vietnam, from if it was in the U.S., if the views were coming from U.S. or Canada or Japan, I think that's one of the higher ones. U.S. is the highest dollar one. Then there was another one higher than Canada. Japan, China are higher dollars because they're advertising dollar. People buy stuff there. There's money there to be spent. Facebook, on the other hand, seemed like we didn't really figure out we know that they didn't mind lives, so it seemed like that's why Mama started to do lives more on Facebook, because they seem to pay more for how many people you had watching in a given week, and the more people that viewed, they just paid you per view. Like if people are viewing, they paid you, and they didn't care where it was coming from. At least that's what it appeared, because we still had the same audience we had in YouTube, and they were paying a hell of a lot more money on Facebook. And then they just took it away from her and said that she wasn't in a qualifying country, which we're in the United States. So, and the United States is one of the countries you can be in and make money off of Facebook. But anyway, I just got into that a little bit because I wanted to. I was talking about views and subscribers and stuff, and so I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that. But we do want to put a higher quality video out. Mama loves you guys. She loves you guys dearly. I got 32 miles before I hit 79 north. This is 19 north. Birch River, 23 miles. But we do wish a lot of you guys, you silent viewers, would say something. I've been saying that a lot lately, and there are people that are coming out of the woodwork and saying I'm a silent viewer. I'm poking my head out, but I'm going back. It's like they're the what's that bird that'll stick his head in the sand and think you can't see him? It's a big old tall bird, long skinny legs, and sticks his head in the sand so you can't see him. But I think I'm going to go for now, you guys. That was really pretty where I went through down there. And I'm going to upload this, I guess, get it out there. I will be with Mama later. And I miss her already. I know we're both tired. We were up late. We were up late last night. It was her birthday, and I feel bad because we didn't get to celebrate it like I wanted to, because we were really busy. But if she does get on that show in the Philippines, it'll be really cool. It's like Women's Month in the Philippines. Women of empowerment overseas or something, and they do special on women for the month of March. They do they highlight women that are Filipina women that are overseas, that are successful in what they do, and that influence other women to do better from the Philippines. But that's going to be it for now, you guys. I'm going to go, and hopefully this video comes out pretty good, and it looks good to me right now. And we'll talk to you later, guys. Love you all.